The Silly Podcast. The Silly Podcast. The Silly Podcast. The Silly Podcast. Yeah.
It's Friday, guys.
Welcome to our show. It's Anna and Miffy coming at you out of lockdown. Not out of lockdown.
Here we are
We're still in lockdown.
Yeah, we're not out.
No.
We're still in. Help me.
But seriously.
Crazy.
Seriously, though. 2 cases today. And I saw a meme on Facebook and it had a picture of Sydney that had like 10 cases and the beaches are packed. And then it had Melbourne. Melbourne 2 cases and it's like a friggin' ghost town. Let me out of here.
Unbelievable.
I know.
I'm a celebrity.
Why?
Let me out of here.
Oh. I was like, why? What did you do?
No, it is. It's like, is this a big game? Like, is the joke on us? Like, is Dan Andrews on Sunday going to go, oh, gotcha, April Fools? Because this has been going since April.
It's too long. We had it like 3 weeks off and it felt like it was the best like 3 weeks of our lives. But I'm just had enough. Like, it's nearly November. It's like 2020 is gone. It's bye-bye. See you later. So
Sayonara.
Let's kick the fucking wardrobe door off and jump out of the closet if that's what you want to do.
Every day of the week I do that. Hira gets home and he goes, oh, God, can you stop kicking that door off?
And we just got to fucking get out because I am done. Anna Styles is officially done, everybody. Everyone else has been done months ago, but I've just discovered that. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I won't vote for Dan. I won't vote for Dan again. Dan Andrews, everyone from overseas who's listening. He's like the mayor of Melbourne or whatever he is. I won't vote for him. Will you?
Well, probably not, but I didn't vote for him last time.
Oh. I did because we met him at a nightclub in Melbourne. What's that one where they play really
the
80s
80s
music?
one?
Yeah, Revelers? No, is it Revelers?
It's like that.
I can't think.
I know exactly. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, we met him. Yeah, we met him there, and he was awesome. He was an awesome dude.
Did he get on with you?
No, he got on with Luke.
Oh, did he pass Luke?
Yeah,
top bloke.
Balls.
Oh, no wonder you voted for him.
No, he didn't.
Luke voted twice.
But yeah, no, he was a really nice person, and he was down to earth, and he was at that. Can't think of the name of it. What is that fucking nightclub called?
Retro.
There you go.
Yeah.
For everyone listening at home, it's the shittest nightclub in the world, but plays just pure 80s bangers.
I actually think it's one of the greatest nightclubs ever invented. And there's like 4 or 5 levels of different 80s. So you can have head banging 80s, pop 80s, R&B 80s, bangers from the 80s. There's everything Aussie 80s. So good.
Yeah. Except the worst thing about it is it smells like vomit and your feet stick to the floor wherever you go.
Well, that's a real 80s nightclub because that's exactly what they were like in the 80s.
True.
They smelled like vomit and as you walked through, it was just, plus cigarettes. So vomit mixed with cigarettes and sticky floors.
Imagine if you could go into a nightclub now that was open in the 80s or the 90s or whatever, where you could smoke inside. Do you reckon you would like it or do you reckon you would hate it?
We'd hate it now.
Yeah, because of the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were just so used to it. You didn't even care back then, even when you were working. Well, I used to work in nightclubs. I used to smoke while I worked.
How good is that? That's awesome.
I know. That's crazy.
I used to come home from nightclubs eventually and be just my hair would I smoked too, but my hair would be like stinking. I would have at least 5 cigarette burns in my clothes from dancing on the dance floor because you'd have a cigarette and I would have burned 10 people with a cigarette as well.
Exactly. How many How many times when you were dancing, smoking, and then you look down and you've set someone's nice leather jacket from Bali on fire? It's like, shit! And you're putting it out, but trying not to let them know, I just set you alight. And then you just dance off in the other direction.
You like hug them and you're like, hey, trying to put the fucking fire out behind their back.
I'm patting out your fire, or you burn their hair and like singe some girl's hair, and you'd be going, try to blow it out, and then just pull their hair by accident and go, oh, sorry, my like jewelry got stuck in your hair while you're on fire.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah. But yeah, so it was good in a way, but for every cigarette burn you gave to someone, you'd get one back. So it swings and roundabouts really, wasn't it?
And it was the same, like you could smoke in cars. So most young people's cars had cigarette burns in their upholstery.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, from like flicking it out the window and then the thing flying back in the window and landing on the back seat.
And if there was a passenger in the back seat, it would land on them.
Always.
And it was quite funny.
Always. And you could smoke on the bus. Like there was little ashtrays in the back of the bus seats. And the movies.
And on airplanes and... Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't remember smoking on it. I never smoked on an airplane. I never went on one until I was older. It
was absolutely crazy because you could smoking or non-smoking, and you say non-smoking, but if you got the very last row of non-smoking, the person behind you was smoking.
Oh my God, imagine having smoke in the air. It would have been yuck.
I was like, well, they had their full-on air conditioners on, so it probably wasn't as bad as some places where you smoke and there's no air. True. But no, they were the days where you can smoke anywhere you wanted, on a train, at the MCG while you're watching the footy.
Oh, that was like if it was a close game. We used to have we used to go like 3 ciggy quarter. That's what me and Bill and Pat would say to each other. If it was stressful, you'd just have a cigarette after cigarette after cigarette.
That'd be a 6 ciggy quarter.
Yeah. Because usually you'd have 1 a quarter and you wouldn't have to go out at halftime for a cigarette break. You just sit in your seat and smoke. It was awesome. That was when smoking was healthy.
Yeah, now it's bad for you. So don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
Kids do smoke though. It's surprising.
And they smoke rollies.
Because it's cheaper, I guess.
Yeah,
how much is a packet of rolly tobacco?
I'd have no idea.
I have no idea either. I wonder.
I'll research and I'll find out for next week.
Yeah, because how much is a pack of ciggies these days? It's a lot. I've probably asked you. I think
about a pack of 20s is about the cheapest ones are probably about $25.
$25 for a pack of 20s.
That's insane. So cigarettes are over $1 each now.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow, that's why I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, good. You shouldn't, but for lots of reasons, but money being the main one.
Yeah, no, only because of the money.
Wait till we make it big. You can fucking start smoking again.
I can't wait.
I'm going to fucking sell my car and buy a pack of ciggies.
When will I be famous so I can smoke again, It's the
only reason.
It's the only reason. I quite like smoking. Smoking's fun.
You know what it is?
Eating.
Yeah, it's an appetite suppressant, and it also makes you stress less because it makes. I don't know. It never made me poo. I don't think.
It used to make me poo.
Maybe it did. I don't know. I can't remember that. I can't remember that fun aspect of it.
Fun fact.
I can remember. I forget what I was going to say. It makes you not hungry, and it also makes you not stressed because you're doing like a breathing exercise. You're like.
Well, I think we've said this before. That doctors used to prescribe smoking.
That's right.
People who used to stress out. Yeah. So not that bad. Actually, it's really bad. Don't do it, kids.
It's bad for cancer and stuff like that, and emphysema and just breathing in general. But it's not bad for a few other ailments such as anxiety. Good for that, and being skinny.
And constipation.
Constipation of a nation.
Well, you notice all rich people still smoke
Fuck yeah, why not?
because I think that like they can just get fixed if they get
Yeah,
broken.
they do until
Yeah,
Steve Jobs died.
till they can't get fixed
Mm.
because they're too broken.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
Mm,
health is people. Some people take health for granted.
exactly.
They're not healthy, wealthy, and wise. They're just wealthy.
No. But we're all overindulging in ISO anyway. It's really hard. Like I
It's
just
good.
went up to Dan
Yeah.
Murphy's and normally I'd get like, a beer, a six pack or and a bottle of Prosecco.
Bullshit.
I
You've never
just
bought. You've never bought a six pack.
did I say six pack? I mean six slabs. And anyway,
Yeah.
but today I bought my slab, a bottle of vodka, 2 bottles of Merlot, and 6 bottles of Prosecco. And that's just for tonight. And
Yeah, you'll have to
it's
go
like,
tomorrow morning again. But oh well, that's okay. Swings and roundabouts.
yeah,
How
I
many
asked,
times?
I,
How many
I
times
asked
have I
him
said that? Swings and roundabouts.
I asked him what time they open,
Yeah.
so I
Good.
can be there first thing to get
Yeah.
tomorrow's delivery.
It's
But
like.
yeah, like it's like going to the supermarket. You get a trolley and you're like, I have that, I have that, I have that. Well, what do you mean if I buy 6, I can save money? Okay. Right.
I know. The more you buy, that's the thing. The more you buy, the more you drink. Olivia, our sister, shout out Ollie, she's getting a drinks cart. So one of those drinks carts, and it doesn't
Oh,
doesn't move around. You don't move it around the house or anything, but it just sits there with all your alcohol on it. So they want it
can
to
you
look
drive
really.
it?
No, it just sits there.
Not like a golf cart.
No, that would be even better.
Yeah.
So it sits there, but you got all your alcohol lined up on it. But so you have to have it to look good. You have to have it fully stocked. So yeah,
Wow.
they're starting to buy
Should not invite us over.
Oh no, invite us over. Don't worry about that. We'll get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're stocking up on alcohol, which is good.
I envy people who can stock up a bar and not drink it.
I know. Same. I have to go
What
to
is
bottle.
that?
I know. I always have to refill mine. I'm like,
I
oh God.
know. I used to own a bar and I still drank it.
Hence why you're so good at it.
Oh, lol. So anything else exciting happening this week?
Nah, everything's fucking boring. Just our usual TV binging that we've been doing. I've been watching a show called Kingdom. It's so
Is that the fighting one?
yes, you've got to watch it, Miffy.
Yes, I've watched it
Oh, you've seen it. Oh, how good
a
is
long
it?
time ago. Yeah, because Pyrrha was into that. It is good.
It's about
Oh,
3
so
or 4
you've just
episodes.
gone onto it.
Well, when I say got onto it, I've watched 30 episodes in like 5 days. So
Binge.
hashtag that's my only talent. But I've watched that. Yes, I'm up to season 3 of that now because the second season went for 20 episodes, which is unheard of in this day and age. But
Well, not watching Real Housewives like I am.
yeah, but they're easy.
I'm up to season 4 now.
Ah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, season 4 is good. So that's really good. So anyone at home who is needing a show to watch Kingdom. It's about MMA fighting, but it's also about violence, drugs, alcohol, sex,
Everything.
and
Everything
it's
we
got
want.
lots of nudity in it. So it's right up my alley, right up my back alley.
Excuse me, people. My phone. I need a new phone. It's got a mind of its own.
Well, we can't even hear it, so don't even worry.
Oh, that's good. I just started freaking out because I started talking about old people dying and stuff.
No, we cannot hear that. And it wasn't me.
Oh, that's good.
So I've been watching that. And I also, in between episodes of that, I watched a show. I don't know if I mentioned it last week, Emily in Paris. I think I did mention it last week.
Yes, and I actually tried to watch the first episode and by the 30-minute mark really lost interest and thought, I hate you, Emily.
Yeah, everyone hates her.
Yeah, I hope you jump off a bridge or something everyone does hate her. Like all the people she works with hates her and I don't blame them.
Like, that's good, isn't it?
It's annoying.
Yeah, she's so annoying, but I love it for some reason. It's just a gentle, easy watch and about Emily living in Paris, a shit life, but it's so good. Yeah, so I finished that. I don't know. What have you been watching except for Housewives?
Well, I've just been binging Real Housewives. I've been watching The Bachelorette.
Oh yeah, what's happening? I have not seen.
I love it. But
so the sisters.
Yeah, I'll just give a shout out to it for a movie to watch
Okay.
because I did fit in a movie in between all this binging.
Yeah.
Just Mercy. Have you seen that? Jamie
Nah.
Foxx is in it.
Never heard of
It's
it.
awesome. It's a true story about a guy who was wrongly convicted and put on death row.
Ah. So it's
Yeah, so
uplifting.
watch it. It's just new. Yes, it's lovely. It's like romantic and funny at the same time.
Jamie Foxx can do everything. He's like a magician guy. He's
He is so clever.
yeah,
He
at
is
everything.
so clever.
He's going
But
to
anyway,
play.
I
Oh yeah, sorry.
I highly recommend that movie, and you'll love it. You'll cry. It's just I love a true story.
Yeah, same. He's going to play Mike Tyson in a movie soon. Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
So
he'd be good at that.
he's gonna play that guy that has a pet tiger.
And if they're gonna chew my ears off,
I'm gonna chew your ears off if you like it or not. That's just what I'm gonna do.
that's the
Yeah,
guy that can't wear a mask during COVID-19
because he's got no ears.
because it falls off, and he can't wear like sunglasses or anything.
no,
Oh, is it Mike
no,
Tyson actually has an ear?
yeah, he'd shoot someone else's
It's
ear off.
Evander Holyfield
Yeah,
that hasn't got the ear.
yeah. Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Mike Tyson. Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, that's me. It's so funny.
that's such a strange thing. But The Bachelorette is awesome.
Yeah, what's happening with that?
I'm right into it. Have you
Tell
not
me.
watched it?
No, no, I watched one episode. I haven't watched since last week.
Oh, you've got to give it a go because
Yeah,
these girls are bogans.
they look up. They make
They're
us look like not bogans or not. Nah,
no,
I
they're not
wouldn't
as
go.
pretty as us.
Oh yeah,
And
we're gorgeous. Yes,
yeah, and they're not as intelligent, witty, smart.
sexual.
Um, they're not as sexy as us, that's for sure. But they're normal. They're normal girls.
Yeah,
So, they might aspire to be. One day they might have a silly podcast too. Who
I
knows?
reckon they will soon. But anyway,
But anyway,
yeah, what's
they've
been?
been kissing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good. Both of them.
which has been quite fun. Last week it was Becky. She was just like a horn bag. Every guy that walked in, she was like, "Oh, I love him, and all my hearts are beating. I've never felt like this before."
My
And
fanny's fluttering.
yes, and anyway, this week her sister Ali is getting on board the Kiss train as well. But the best part of this week was they had the group date. Now, the group date was they went to Cable Ski World, which is up on the Gold Coast, where you water ski, but
Oh
you're
yeah,
not behind a boat, you're on a cable.
yeah, seen it. Yeah.
And anyway, they enlisted the help of a cousin and a best friend to be the bus drivers and to spy on the boys,
Oh God, that's cool.
to overhear conversations about
Yeah.
the girls. So her cousin and best mate, their cousin, and it was Becky's best mate, were driving, and one of the passengers, Jacques, was just slut shaming them.
Really?
Like, oh, they kiss everyone, they're disgusting, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, after everything, all the other boys passed with flying colours, but
That's cute.
the cousin and the best friend have warned the girls about Jacques. Like, Jacques was slut shaming you. Anyway, Becky calls Aggie. Aggie's this giant, like, Scandinavian guy with long hair. He looks a bit like Fabio, and says, "Can we have a conversation? Can you like fill me in about Jacques?" And Aggie's like, he was just waiting to be asked. He just spilled the beans. He was like, "Oh my God," he says, "the worst things about you girls." He was saying, like, they could have had beautiful girls on. Like, why'd they pick these two?
Oh, that's
And
awesome. Jacques, you
yeah, but
freak.
look, Jacques said everything we were thinking, but you shouldn't say that, Jacques.
No,
No, I'm joking. I
not if
think
you're
they're both cute.
dating. Yeah, but not if you're dating.
No. And just saying inappropriate stuff. Anyway, so last night the girls cornered Jacques after this conversation with Aggie, and he gaslighted them. He was like, "No, I didn't. God,
Ah.
you girls look beautiful." And they're like, "No, you're being saying things behind our back, inappropriate things." oh my God, you girls, don't you know you're gorgeous? And he was just, anyway, he was just gaslighting, trying to get out of that. And in the end, they said, we don't buy this, get out. So
Oh,
they kicked him out
before the rose ceremony.
before the rose ceremony. Yeah.
Suck on that, Jack, you little French prick.
See you, Jacques. Watch your
Yeah.
back on the way out. So there was no rose ceremony last night. And the night before, it's only early days. So they're getting rid of people that you don't care about anyway.
Yeah. Half of them you don't even see. Like sometimes during the rose ceremony, I'm like, oh my God, who the fuck is that guy? I've never even seen him on the show. And then they're like, see you later, Jonathan. I'm like,
Jonathan, I know. Well, Jacques was a bit like that. Jacques didn't come to light until he was like mouthing off in the bus.
Right.
You've never seen him before. But we're rooting for our homegrown hero, Damo.
Yes,
Damo. Go, Damo.
We've got 1 degree of separation, friend of Dawn. So, yes. Damo. How's he going anyway, Damo? Is he going all right?
Actually, poor Damo. He was in the bus with Jacques.
Oh.
So there was only 2 in that bus because everyone hates Jacques. No one wants to go in a bus with him. They're like, so Damien must have drawn the short straw, and the whole time, because you knew the bus driver was, you know, part of Becky and Ali's crew, you're just thinking, Damien, don't agree with him. Don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad. And he didn't.
Oh, how good's that? Let's go,
I love
Damo.
him even more.
Yeah.
I love him even more.
All right. Yeah. Well, take it home, Damo. If we could try and even get Damo on the Silly podcast if he's willing to talk to us later on. Let's try. Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Let's go. It'd be good to have him. And actually, we're going to be a guest on a radio show this week.
Oh, yes. We forgot to mention it at the top of the show like we were meant to. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to have special guests coming up on our show as we ease out of lockdown. But we are going to be special guests on PVFM, which is Plenty Valley FM, 88.6 on the FM dial.
Yep. So if everyone wants to listen to it at 3:15, was it 3:15 on Tuesday? Is that when it's happening?
Correct.
Yes, we are getting interviewed. So we're not allowed to swear and carry on like usual. But
we can carry on, but we're not allowed to swear.
Yeah. So we'll just be like, hello. Sure. No, it'll be exciting, I'm sure.
Will this interview be by Braille? Like, it's Morse code.
Yeah, so we're going to be on it. So everyone tune in, and we'll share it anyway on our Facebook and Instagram page. So you won't miss out, guys. And if you do, that's okay too. The world still fucking turns.
Exactly. But yeah, we're getting out there. We're getting out there, spreading the Silly podcast word.
We're spreading our proverbial legs. Jinx. And you guys can enter into our world.
Come into the cave. Enter slowly.
Come into the silly little cave.
The Silly Pod Cave.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's exciting. I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's on Tuesday. So Tuesday, everyone tune in. And if you're listening to this after Tuesday, guys, you missed out on just the best interview, you know, the best.
We were so good. How funny was you, Anna? Oh my God, you had me in stitches.
I know. I was a classic. And you, Miffy, with your banter.
My God.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Ad-libbing. We are the best.
Ad-libbing like a motherfucker. It was hilarious.
I know. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, so that's our only exciting news that's coming up. Apart from that, nothing else really, is there?
Well, we're going to sleep tonight. That's pretty good. And we're going to wake up in the morning.
Fingers crossed.
And go to Dan Murphy's, not Andrew's.
I know. So we're just over this whole shit. Hopefully on Sunday we've got some good news that we're allowed to come out and meet up in person so we can get back into the swing.
Yeah, so we can do an autograph signing after our show on Tuesday.
You can sign my book and I can sign yours. Oh, fuck.
That'd be awesome. Can't wait.
You know what's next weekend? And I forgot about it. It's grand final weekend in Melbourne. No, it's not in Melbourne. It's grand final week.
Well,
everywhere.
All over the world.
Yeah,
AFL grand final.
Yeah, but it's grand final in Melbourne, but it's being held in Brisbane this year because we're diseased, and I'm just so excited about it because we get Friday off, but we don't because we'll be working on the Silly podcast, and then Saturday's the big dance, which it's on a night this year for the very first time in Brisbane. So I'm just so fucking excited. But
I'm excited about it too.
The only issue I'm having with it being on a night time is that, like, I'll be blind by the time it starts because we always get on the beers at like 8 a.m. And then, like, usually the game starts at 2:30, but now it's going to start at 7:30. I'll be fucked off my head by 7:30.
Oh, you might be having your second win because I'm normally blind by the beginning at 2:30.
So I've just got to pace myself. I might
have to have a little nap or something.
Yeah, or just not start drinking. Is that possible?
Well, I'll be at the MCG lining up to get into nothing.
Oh my God. Anyway, it's in Brisbane. I'm happy it's in Brisbane and not in Perth or somewhere. No offense, Perth, but Brisbane need it more than you guys need it.
Exactly. No, I'm looking forward to it as well. And I didn't quite realise it was next weekend. Yeah. And then the weekend after is the Caulfield Cup, isn't it?
No, Caulfield Cup's today.
Oh, no, Christmas is cancelled.
Oh,
is that tomorrow?
Yeah, I think Caulfield Cup's tomorrow. And Christmas, yeah.
See, we have no idea.
No, we have no idea. Just let us out, for fuck's sake.
I know.
If you could speak to Dan Andrews, just what would you say to him? You've got 30 seconds just to plead your case. What would you say to him? Ready? Go.
I'd say, hi, nice to meet you. My name's Miffy. You're Dan? Yeah? Yeah, you look familiar. You look like that fuckwit that's on the TV every morning telling me I have to stay home. You him? Yeah. I'm kind of sick to death of you. And you know Brett Sutton, your mate? He's not handsome. He's ugly.
I don't even know who that is.
Everyone thinks he's hot. The hot doctor that tells you have to be locked down in COVID-19. Blah, 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 blah. This is all we're hearing, Dan. Blah, 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 blah. Can you please let us out? Thank you very much. Have a nice day and go back to retro, mate.
Yeah, see it in retro when it reopens.
Yeah.
I might. Actually,
that's my 30 seconds.
Now I'm reminiscing about, like, when I met him. I actually am going to vote for him because he was really nice.
Think we've all been very, very supportive of Dan, and who would want that job?
True.
No one. I wouldn't want that job because whatever the person in charge thinks, there's another 75% of people that just think the total opposite. But we're not about politics. So we all are talking about this tongue in cheek. So don't get on there and tell me I hate Dan because you guys don't really know if I love or hate him or whatever.
Rant over.
I don't share my political views.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a visitor in the video at the back there.
Oh, Lockie, you're a visitor on the Silly podcast.
There's an intruder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I might vote, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Who really gives a shit? No one cares about what I think about politics, and nor they shouldn't. Like, they shouldn't care what I think about anything, to be honest, except for how I feel about the next segment. It's weird. It's a weird story. It's a weird fucking story coming at your face right now. It's really weird. It's weird.
I feel like I'm in Baghdad when I listen to that, like Genie.
You feel like you're in a hellhole.
I feel like I'm about to get executed by the blue gin.
I'm assuming Baghdad's a hellhole. Sorry, anyone who's been there or lives there.
No, that's where Jeannie comes from. You know, when Jeannie and Tony Nelson used to get kidnapped by the blue gin and he'd take them to Baghdad, and that's where Jeannie's from.
She's from Baghdad.
Yeah,
didn't know that. Okay, she doesn't look like Middle Eastern, but anyway, that's okay.
But she actually is.
Yeah,
she can look whatever she wants.
True, and actually her little bottle, inside her bottle is very Middle Eastern with the cushions and the jewels and all that.
I want to live in that bottle. I wanted a bedroom. I wanted my bedroom like that bottle, but our parents were dirt poor, so I just got a pillow if I was lucky.
And also her bottle's round and our rooms are square.
Oh, you can't put a square peg in a round hole.
You can't put a round cushion in a square room. That is a fact. Anyway,
So
cool.
weird stories. That was a weird story.
Yeah, that was a weird story, but this is a weird story too. Now, last time we're having a few technical difficulties here at the Silly Podcast, everyone, but you probably won't even notice because I'll edit them all out. But here we go. Our first weird story of the week involves my favorite guy, Bradley, P-I-T-T. I'm just sharing my screen. The pitster. Oh, shit. No, I can't see what's going on.
Brad shit.
And as we discussed before, and I don't know if it recorded, but we'll discuss it again. You asked if his real name is Brad Pitt. And I said, no, it's Bradley. It's Bradley Pitt. Now, his name, I don't know. I don't know if that's his real name. I'm assuming it is.
And we were just saying, I was saying, Brad Pitt, that's such a plain name. My name is Miffy Styles. That's exotic. That's awesome. But Brad Pitt. Yeah. So I was thinking, wouldn't he have picked a more exotic name Leonardo Pittario?
I think that was already taken.
Something exciting. I don't know, but we were also saying he's got a brother and a sister.
Yeah, his sister's called and
his brother's name's Rock, and his cousin's name's Sand.
Oh my god. Anyway, enough of the cheap jokes.
On to the story. Right.
So this is a really good story, and this is so current, this story, the way the world works. It's all about a guy called Brad Pitt. I say a guy called Brad Pitt because the story goes that he's scamming someone, and he's scamming a person. Sorry, I'm having issues again. There's a chick on the internet. Her name is Kelly Christina, and she runs a charity, and she runs the Make It Right Foundation. And she formed a relationship with Brad Pitt, and he promised that he would come and speak at her charity and raise money, and promised he would donate and all this stuff. And they even formed a relationship. But anyway, so her charity night came up and Brad Pitt didn't turn up. Brad Pitt, not anyone else, didn't turn up. So she was all upset because all these people came to see. She advertised the event. She was like, Brad Pitt's going to be there. So all these people came to see him.
And that's why she sold the tickets, wasn't it? Because she had Brad Pitt coming. That's amazing.
Yeah, so everyone was like, yeah, cool. And then he didn't show up. So she's ringing him, what the fuck? He didn't show up. And it turns out that it wasn't actually Brad Pitt she had this months-long relationship with. It was someone who was catfishing her. Well, but anyway, but she still doesn't believe that she's being catfished. So she's actually, I believe that, but she's actually suing him for $100,000. She's actually suing the real Brad Pitt because she fucking doesn't believe that she got scammed. She actually, and there was apparently talk of them getting married. There was talk of all sorts of business going on between them.
I wish I could see a photo of her because I could tell her she's getting catfished. it's Brad Pitt. He doesn't need to be on the internet. He probably doesn't even know how to do it. He's got staff that do it.
And in this day and age, I don't know if you watch the TV do you watch the TV show Catfish?
I
or not?
love Catfish.
Yeah. And it's so obvious who's getting catfished and who's not on that. So if Brad Pitt, I know she reached out to him, he didn't reach out to her, but there's so many fake Brad Pitts on the internet that she just reached out to some random one and he just took her for a ride. But now she still doesn't believe it. What an absolute dickhead.
And so she's suing the real Brad Pitt. Well, you're going to lose that, Kelly Christina.
I know.
Goodbye.
Anyway,
you're a loser.
He's saying, nah, it never happened. And to be honest, he's a pretty good guy and I believe him. So I'm on his side.
And you know what? I think he is a lovely guy and he'll probably just donate the $100,000 to that foundation.
Oh, man.
And
she's suing him. She's suing him though.
Yeah, she's suing him. So she's going to lose that. But because it's for a good cause and Brad Pitt's a good guy and $100,000 is like me dropping 50 cents on the ground to him.
True. And it
Yeah,
says
I reckon he'll do that.
the 100,000 is she's suing him 100,000 for emotional damages. Oh my God, I'm
She
going to sue.
needs a major psychiatrist. I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to.
sue Hanks.
I'm going to sue someone for emotional damages. I'm not sure who, but I could fucking pick a few people.
I'm suing Hanks for making me watch fucking Forrest Gump and that movie when he's in the jail, like the Green Mile, whatever. Hanks, you're going down, mate,
Yeah.
down. He catfished me in a way because he told me the movie was good, and they were both crap.
He loves a long movie, Brad Pitt. And not Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks loves a long movie.
Hanks. Well, he hasn't even got a name. His name is Hanks.
Hanks with an X.
Rhymes with wanks. Okay, that was a great story. What's the next one?
There's one other one here. Oh, this is one you sent to me. So you want to take it
Oh,
from
I
here?
love this story because I would do this too.
Yeah.
This guy, he's been locked down like we all have, and what he thought was, I need some companions. I live alone. There's no bubble buddies at the moment, and this is in the UK, so I don't even know if they have bubble buddies.
No, they don't.
But anyway, he decided that a couple of geese would be awesome to hang out with every day. Honk, honk. Like who? Oh, why would you pick a goose? I'd rather get a rabbit or a duck.
Wait, so he adopted two birds, or they're just random birds off the street?
No, he actually bought them. He actually drove out of this 5K zone to go get them and bring them home. So anyway, since lockdown in the UK finished, he's become so close to these geese that he's designed nappies for them so they can actually come to the pub with him and sit there and they won't like leave bird shit all over the pub.
In England, they are very liberal with letting animals inside pub, and I don't mean the men.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they let dogs in. Well, they let dogs in. That's it. You can take your dog in.
Well, they obviously let geese in because there's these two nappy clothed geese that come in with their owner, and I think that's kind of awesome.
I think it's kind of fucking weird, to be honest, Sven. Like, if you're going to own a goose, at least fucking train it to be toilet trained. You know what I mean? Like,
correct. Or let it be the goose that lays the golden eggs on Willy Wonka. That's the only goose I want.
I want a goose that lays golden eggs, Daddy. Well, you can't have one, Veruca.
You're so good at that. So anyway, he broke up with his ex because she didn't want to keep geese.
Look, in the photo, they look kind of big and furry and cuddly, but I always assumed geese were like scary, like swans. You know, I always assumed they were aggressive.
Well, in this story, the ugly duckling, the duckling was a swan, you know, when it was little, but it looked a bit like a goose, and all the other ducks picked on it because it was ugly. Yeah. But then it grew into a swan.
Yes.
But the poor little geese, like when they're little, all the other ducks and swans pick on it, and it still grows into a goose, so it still gets picked on.
Yeah.
Sad. It's a very sad animal, so I like geese.
Yeah, I like them, but anyway, it's a fucking...
But it's so cute. If you look it up on the internet or you're watching on YouTube, you can see him walking down the street.
Yeah, it's very cute, actually.
With his geese. And
yeah.
I do think that's cute. And I do think he's a bit weird, though, because look at him.
Yeah. The other thing I've got with this story, like, I think it's great, but how, like, I can't see a picture of the nappy. How do you put a nappy on a goose? Because it's got no waist, you know? Like, it doesn't have... It's just got a beak. So do you tie like a lasso around its beak to hold its pants up? Like, how do you do that?
I think he just uses like how we have all had to wear masks. I think he just like puts a mask around their two legs and up to their beak or something. I don't know. But anyway, they don't do poo in the pub, and that's the main thing. And this is a story on the internet, so it's very, very sad.
And it's very, very true, obviously.
I know. How embarrassment.
Yeah, I don't know. The more I look at him, the more I kind of like the geese. But anyway, I like the way he's named them. Do you know what their names are?
Norbert and Beep Beep.
Yeah. Beep, beep. I love people that
Beep, beep.
name things after sounds. Like, I love it.
Mm.
Yeah, that one's beep, beep. And it's like, okay. Okay, beep,
My
beep.
dog's name's Woof.
My dog's name's Boom. It's not really. But anyway. Yeah, okay.
I
So
used to have a rabbit. I used to have a rabbit called.
no, you did have a rabbit.
Oh no, that was Skippy.
No,
I
tell
did.
everyone
My
your
rabbit's Banquo.
Banquo. That was the most weirdest name. Where did you get that name from? It's like weird
From
place.
the movie The Labyrinth.
Ah, is there a Banquo in the rabbit labyrinth?
Yeah, that big white. The Banquo in the Labyrinth. The big white dog in The Labyrinth. You know how there's a big fluffy
Yeah.
dog? Its name is Banquo.
Get out of town. I thought Banquo was from Shakespeare.
Oh no, to see or not to see? That is the
No,
question.
not not necessarily that one, but I thought Banquo.
Oh no, that was Shakespeare meets Confucius.
Okay, so Banquo's from the Labyrinth. Who knew? I didn't know that.
I did.
Fuck, I didn't know that. And I've seen the
So did
Labyrinth
2 of my rabbits.
at least 8 times. Yeah, you replaced one with another one that died also of myxomatosis because we forgot to clean the cage out. We didn't know you had to clean the cage out once myxomatosis was in town.
Who knew
So
that? Who
we
knew
just
that?
chucked one in in the old one's cage and it died within 2 weeks. Rip Banquo.
I
Rip.
know. Rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good story. So, all right,
yeah, I like that story.
We'll do one more. Let's do one more. Yeah, where's the other
Oh,
one?
the grandmother one, I think, is
Yeah, I don't know if I can find
that's
it.
very current. It's a
Here it
first
is.
tab. I
Yep.
can see it.
Thank you. All right, let's do this one.
I loved this one. I just saw the meme on the old Facebook.
Yeah,
I thought, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I saw the video. So this, and if people have probably seen this video going around the socials, I fucking hate when people say that. The socials, fucking wankers. Anyway, yeah, it's about this grandma, and she's got a glass of champagne on the coffee table, and her little baby granddaughter or grandchild goes to grab it. And so what she did was, the question is, did she do the right thing? Because the baby went to grab the champagne, and so she grabbed the champagne out of the baby's hands and then let the baby drop to the floor.
Correct. So prior to that, she had her champagne on the counter or on the coffee table. She had her hand on the baby, supporting it. And then when the baby grabbed the wine glass or the champagne flute, she grabbed it and let the baby fall.
Dropped the baby. So
babies fall. I don't see anything wrong with that.
yeah,
she spilt some, so I was quite angry about that.
Yeah, the baby did. So maybe she should not ever babysit again. Maybe that's the moral of the story. Don't let your baby in the house. Full stop.
Well, don't let your baby with your pissed mum. Guys, pay attention. Like, mum drinks, don't leave your baby there. You know, like, I think it comes down to the parents, bad parenting.
Yeah. But look, in my opinion, she did the right thing. She saved the wine glass instead of the baby, because guess what? You can always have another baby, but you can't always get that wine glass back.
And the other thing is, no, I think, and this is me being serious, if that wine glass fell and smashed, there was more opportunity for that little baby to get further hurt.
True.
Than falling over. It's got a nappy on, like, that saves your bum.
Yeah, and like it hit its head on the concrete, like, that's fine.
Oh, who cares? They got a fontanelle. It's very soft up there.
No, I agree too.
You know, babies are made to fall over, and it's standing up, so it's not like 2 weeks old. This baby's like 8 months old, so it's going to have a lot of falls while it's learning to walk.
Yeah.
Save your wine, let the baby fall.
Yeah. I agree. She did the right thing. So shout out to you, Grandma in England. You saved your wine. And I'm sure your baby survived too. If not, sorry, rip. But I think it did.
Bye-bye, baby.
I think it did survive. Who knows?
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, that's the end of our segment for Silly Stories of the Week. Wow, whatever the theme. I can't even remember.
It's a weird story coming to your face right now.
All right.
Where?
From one bloody segment to another.
Oh, I got so many segments. What's
So,
happening?
guys, shout out and tell us whether you like all these segments because we just do them and we don't really know what you like. So just shout out to us and tell us what you like. All right. So next one is this one.
It's time to use that brain, time to use that brain. Are you ready for the quiz?
The quiz.
Are you ready?
All right. Well, this quiz is fun.
Cool.
Because I made it.
Are we going to learn stuff?
You're all going to learn stuff.
Great. I'm here to learn.
It's a biology quiz.
Oh my God.
It's about cells and genes and blending certain parasites together and what will become. No, it's not. It's not really. Lol. It's a 90s quiz.
Oh, it was like blending parasites. Oh my God, I don't know anything about blending parasites.
No, I actually watched this great show last night, and it was on commercial TV, and this is why I don't know what it is. It's this man, and he ate a tapeworm on purpose.
Whoa.
And kept it inside himself for like 6 weeks to see what happened.
What happened?
Well, the tapeworm, by the time he had them removed, he had like 6 or 7 of them.
Did it multiply while inside him?
Correct.
Fuck.
And he actually ate it on purpose to have it inside him.
What a sick fuck.
Yeah, and it was eating his cells, and it was quite gross. And he was turned on by it. He was walking around. He was a professor. He's like, "Ooh, my tapeworms are multiplying." I'm like, "Oh my God, I've got thrills. They're multiplying."
I got tape. It's
worms.
And it's
Weirdo.
eating my cells. And I'm going to die tomorrow.
But I'll be skinny.
Wait, before you
tapeworm is my fat.
So what happened in the end? What happened? What was the benefits? Like any benefits?
No, it was just a scientific project to see what happens when you get a tapeworm. And then they had the medicine at the end that he took that killed the tapeworm. He also got lice. He had lice put in his hair.
What a
and he also had pubic lice, crabs.
This guy's a psycho. Are you serious?
And it was all in the name of science. Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Did you hear about on the news? I don't watch the news, but I see the ads. There's like super lice going around now. School's going back. That's like immune. So you know how usually like if you got nits or lice, you like get this special shampoo that kills it. These lice are immune to like these killer, because they've over the years developed like anti-resistance.
Well, actually, I believe that because when my kids were at school, every child gets lice, and I hate mums that go, "Oh, your kids have got lice." No, every kid gets them unless they've got alopecia, and then they can't. But my kids got lice. Frequently, not all the time, every couple of months or something, but so did all their friends. And we do the treatment, the conditioner. I went to Bali and I bought this 30-cent knit treatment over there, bought it home, and it was the only thing that permanently got rid of them.
Okay, well, there you go. We'll have to go to Bali.
Yes, but what I bought here in Australia in the chemist, no. So I believe that. That's a good story. All right, getting back to the quiz.
Yeah, sorry. We diverged.
It isn't really a biology and parasite quiz. It's good about the 90s.
All right, I'm all about the 90s. I'm all about the 90s. Yeah.
All right, you ready for the first question?
Yes, I am.
I'm not. Okay, ready? What was the name of the school where Saved by the Bell was set?
Oh my God. Mr. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't Belmore, was it? Not Belmore.
Close. You're close.
Belmont?
I'll give you close.
Belmont High?
Close. It started with B.
Oh.
It was near the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember.
You're getting close.
Oh, fuck. Bay. Don't know. Pass.
Bayside.
Bayside High. Yeah.
Bayside High.
Damn, bitch. All right. I should have known that. I just
It was
haven't
a hard one.
watched it for ages.
was
But that was
hard.
good. It was challenging, but I need to get it out quick. And if I don't
It
get
is
it quick,
challenging. Okay,
we can
ready?
move on.
What year did Princess Diana get killed
I think
in a
97.
car accident?
97.
Correct.
There's a bug in my room. Yep. Yay. I think we talked about that one year.
That's
I
why
remember that.
I keep bringing it up.
Thank you. I like it.
Which dancing craze came to the charts courtesy of Los Del Mar?
Oh, Lost Del Mar. Lost Del Mar.
It's a dancing craze. Listen to the clues.
Lost Del Mar. They did a dance. I keep thinking of Lost Ketchup because of that song.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Lost Del
But
Mar.
it's similar. It's similar.
Yeah,
And
I
you
know.
remember it because everyone does it at the weddings.
Yeah, Lost Del Mar. God, what did they do? Ah. Oh, the Macarena. Yeah, Macarena. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that if you didn't say that, but yeah.
Which actor who died last year links 90210 and Riverdale?
Oh, Luke Perry. I love both of those shows.
I love Riverdale too.
How good's
Get on
Riverdale?
board.
Get on
Netflix.
board. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah.
So good. Okay.
Rick.
Which year did the Spice Girls have their first #1 hit?
Wow. God, I should know this because we would have covered it in our stuff.
Yes, the songs I'm trying to do is the ones we covered, or the stories.
Was it 99?
96.
Oh, fuck. That long ago?
Mm.
All right. Bad. I've just got no memory. I've got no short-term memory. I'm like, just call me a goldfish, would you?
Dory. Okay. everything I do it for you.
Okay.
Featured on the soundtrack of what film? We've talked about this too.
Yeah. Was it Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Yes.
Great. But God, that was a long time we spoke about that. That was a long time.
We did.
Back in the day.
Okay. What year did Aqua release Barbie Girl? I'm a Barbie girl. Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
Was it 92? 3, 1.
7.
97? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was ages ago.
It sounds like ages ago. It was ages ago.
I was going to say 23 years is ages ago.
I did make my quiz difficult because you made mine too easy last week. So
Yeah,
I'm lifting the game, right?
Yeah, good. Fair enough.
You've got to sing the next line.
Mm-hmm.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Yes!
The next bit is like chilling out.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah.
So good.
Okay. What TV show theme began with whatever happened with predictability?
The Milkman, the Paperboy, the evening TV. Oh,
Yeah.
Full House.
Yes. Well done.
Best show ever. Loved it.
Best show ever. Okay. Where was Dawson's Creek set?
Oh, wow. I should know this. Oh, my God. How can I not think of this? I've spent too many hours watching this show. Fuck. Jesus. Gee, I can't remember.
Cape Side,
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Damn. Yep. I just can't remember that far back.
Okay. Now, this is a news question,
Okay.
but you should get it right. Who was the only survivor of the Thredbo landslide in 1997?
I don't know why I'm laughing because it was a tragedy, but I'm just thinking of the guy.
We're all laughing.
Stuart Diver?
Yes.
Why am I laughing?
I don't know.
Why are you laughing too? But do you know
Because you're laughing.
I know, but what? Because he was a strange little fellow, wasn't he, Stuart Diver?
And he was. And I love his sister Muff. Oh. Okay, ready? Name the two ice skaters who in 1994 were involved in the sport's greatest scandal.
Tonya Harding was one of them, and Nancy Kerrigan.
Correct. Well done.
It's a good movie with Margot Robbie in it. But I do remember
It is a good movie.
living through the actual event as well, which was kind of heckers.
Well done.
Remember back in the day, heaps of sporting people were getting stabbed. Like she got stabbed with a skate. Monica Seles got stabbed in the back.
Oh, when Monica Seles got stabbed by a crazed fan.
Yeah, in Germany, I think she was. That was weird.
You're not really a fan if you stab someone, guys, you know?
Anyway, it was somewhere in Europe.
But just quietly, if you want me to have a solo career, you know how to stab. Anyway,
security.
Name the 5 Spice Girls spice names.
Oh, okay. Ginger pubes. Yep.
Pubic.
Sporty, baby, posh, scary.
Well done.
That's
Never
my wheelhouse.
That's
what you call my wheelhouse. Oh, that's what you call it.
Okay. Who was Robert Matthew Van Winkle, better known as?
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Vanilla Ice.
Correct. Well done.
Also, right in my wheelhouse. Also.
In your wheelhouse.
This is fun. It's taking me back. I love getting
I know, it's
back.
so good.
Yeah.
All right. Worldwide, which 1990s film had the highest grossing revenue in the whole of the 90s?
I'm going to sing a song and you tell me if I'm right. You're here. There's nothing I fear. Is that it? Titanic?
Oh, keep going. Titanic. Correct.
Have you seen the porno version?
What's that called?
Titanic in your mouth.
Oh.
No, that's not true. I made that up. That's why.
Oh, I thought it was called Jack Drowned in the Jizz. Okay.
Jack off the side of the boat.
Jack me off and die in the water.
Jack on a ledge.
Right.
Jack off on a ledge.
As usual, too far. All right. On February the 11th, 1990, Nelson Mandela, not Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was released from prison.
Yes.
How many years did he spend in jail? Now, I'm going to give you 3 answers.
Okay.
Because this is a hard question.
Yeah, it is hard. Okay.
25, 27, or 30 years?
Before you even gave me the options, I was going to say 27.
Oh, so I shouldn't have given you options.
Correct. Good. No, you know why? Because I always, even though he didn't die at 27, I put him in the 27 club. The club.
Well done.
Because he's, I don't know why, because his life's just begun at 27 years after prison. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay. This one I expect you to get 100%.
Okay.
Name all the kids on the block, their star signs, their birth dates, their eye colour.
Fuck off.
Let's go.
All the new kids on the block. I can name all the new
star signs, birth dates, and eye colour.
All right. So new kids on the block. There's Donnie Wahlberg, Danny Wood, Jordan, and Jonathan Knight, and Joey McIntyre. Joey McIntyre's birthday is, I think, the 31st of December 1972, which would make him I don't know, what's that? Capricorn-ish? Capricorn?
Capricorn-ish.
Okay. Jordan's birthday is
Stop. You got it right because I just added that bit. I didn't want to listen to you. I knew you would know them. That's why I said it.
That's so sad.
So sad.
It would have been pretty boring if I had to do all that. But I probably could.
Sorry, guys. It was quite fun.
I probably could have.
All right. God. Liam and Noel are brothers in which 90s band?
Oasis.
You're correct.
I prefer Noel's second band, Beady Eye. That's what his second.
Is that what they were called?
His band's called BDI.
That's a bit funny.
I know. What the hell?
Weirdo. Okay, which of these? Okay, did you used to watch Home Improvement?
Kind of, but not.
Can you please tell me the name of Tim the Toolman Taylor's sons? He had 3.
Nah, I cannot. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna.
I'll give you 4 names, and you
Yeah.
can tell me which one is not
Okay.
one of
All
his
right.
sons.
Let's do that. Do that.
Okay. Randy,
Yeah, I feel like that is. Yep.
Brad, as in Pitt.
Yeah, I
No,
feel like that
no,
is one
Brad.
as well. Yep.
Joe
Not sure.
or Mark.
Ooh, it's
Which
out of the.
one of those?
Okay, I think it's Joe.
Not
Joe.
correct.
Yeah, yeah. It was in my head somewhere, but I needed your help. So thank you. Appreciate. Shout out to you.
Okay, tell me which song. I'm just moving it right
That's
along.
good. That's good. Because we had technical difficulties, we'll just tell everyone we were drinking for about an hour when we had technical difficulties. So if this podcast is not making sense to you, now you know why, because we're drunker than usual.
It never makes sense anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This is the start of a show from the 90s. It says, I'm reading it
Good.
because if I sing it, you'll get it.
Okay.
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gives out a warning.
Yeah. It's Saved by the Bell.
Yes, well done.
It's all right. You know I'm saved by the bell. Bayside High.
And the last one is Full House is set in which American city?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I did travel there once, and it's San Francisco.
That's what I thought, but it's not.
What? Yeah,
It's
it is.
Los Angeles.
No.
It actually is.
Full House.
Yeah, because remember their dads were all on TV and he was the movie producer
Oh,
and
well,
la la la
their
la.
houses were in San Francisco.
They use it's a little bit like Nuttawading Pinoak Court for the neighbours.
Ah, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I
So
thought it was San Francisco.
I actually thought that as well.
Hmm.
But anyway, you well passed. You passed that.
Kind of.
Flying colours.
Oh, that was really fun. 90s are back. 90s are back. That was fun. Yay. But some of the things I
Yay.
should have known, my brain wasn't computing.
No, because we had technical difficulties in the brain and on the computer.
All right, cool. All right. Well, this is the very last segment is coming up now. From one segment again to another.
Oh my God. Too much
my
pressure.
God.
Too much pressure.
Ready?
Set.
Songs from the past. Right now, it's back. New host. Thank God. She's here with a beer. Thank God the Miffy's back. We missed her. Thank God the Miffy's back. Songs from the past. You'll have a blast. Songs from the past. Miffy's back.
I'm
All right, but I'm going away in 4 shots because we're
I'm
up
so
to
sad about that. So
2005.
So for people, we'll just run through the rules for people who are listening for the first time. Shout out to you guys.
Thanks.
Each week we do songs from the past, and Miffy is the host for this 10-year little block, and she will
Decade. We call that a decade.
And we do. I call it a block. What are you talking about? And she will pick a song from 2005 that has a hidden meaning and explain it to us. And also we'll just chat about the songs and the music from that year. And if you're watching on YouTube, we have to cut out the audio.
Correct.
Sorry about that.
So listen,
Anyway, we'll still
after
tell
you
you what
watch
it
it on YouTube, listen on Podbean or
and then listen again.
Spotify or iTunes. Just keep listening because nothing changes.
What
but they're
else
just
are you going to
awesome.
do? What else are you going to do?
Correct.
Listen to the
Exactly.
radio? No, radio's dead, motherfuckers. Podcasting,
Video.
the silly podcast is where it's at.
Podcast killed the radio. Okay.
Bye.
So we're up to 2005.
Holy hell. Holy hell.
Okay. So what I want to know, Anna, is what movies came out in
Oh, wow.
2005?
That's a good question. I was fucking resting. Sorry. I was resting on my laurels. Here we go. Here we go. This is what came out that year.
I actually have been really disappointed with the early. I think we were too wrapped that the computers didn't break down, we didn't explode, all that kind of shit to
Yeah.
give a crap about what was happening. The Where I've covered like the early 2000s, there's been some bangers, there's been some good movies, but not up to scratch. Not up to scratch. So my favorite movie of that year was The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, yeah. Good movie.
Yeah, well, that's how shit movies were, if you think that's a great movie, yeah. Uh, Wedding Crashers,
Oh,
I also like that.
sick as movie, sick as. But if you look at the
Funny.
others, some of them are shit. Yeah, you're right.
Most of them are like Hitch with Will Ferrell.
I don't. I've
No,
never.
not Will Ferrell. What's his name? That guy, Smith.
Will. Yeah,
Uh,
Will Smith.
Monster in Law.
No,
Like,
no
it
thanks.
it was really, really crap. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and that's when Angelina and Brad first met and had an affair, and poor
Oh,
Jennifer.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. But yeah, oh no,
Ja-
Walk the Line. I've just seen that. That's a top movie.
uh, it is a top movie, but we're looking at all the movies from that whole year, and they're all crap.
Oh my God,
And
I
that's
can't.
why
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
why we think Walk the Line is so great, because it didn't have much competition.
I just saw Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. The Johnny Depp version came out that year.
Yeah.
Ooh, I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it. You know what I mean? I like them both, but I can't believe that's been that long ago. 15 years, mother.
I couldn't cheat. I couldn't cheat on Gene Wilder. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it? You should watch it.
Nah, the kids are little. They were about 6, maybe 5, 6, and they went with school and they disliked it immensely.
Oh, because
And
I'd
I
seen the
took,
first one.
yeah. And the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, like, shut up. That's a stupid title and probably a stupid movie as well.
I like it. I like it. It's so good. It's a coming of age movie. It's like
Oh, whatever.
I know.
I've
I
come
couldn't
of
watch it
age
now.
heaps of times.
You hate. You didn't like Emily in Paris, so you would hate that movie. That's all I'm saying
Oh,
about that.
I hate it so bad. King Kong, like whatever. They
Yeah.
made one of those in the 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and not the 90s, but the noughts. Yeah, boring. Oh, Brokeback Mountain,
Oh,
boring.
yeah.
Like,
Rip.
it's so boring. Oh, it's artistic. No, it's stupid. Like,
Okay.
go and live on a tent with your boyfriend on the hill. Um,
Okay, I will.
I do love you, Heath Ledger, but I actually really get disappointed when Hollywood tells me that a film's well worth watching, and then I watch it and I want to like carve my eyes out of my head like a jack-o'-lantern. Anyway, the movies are shit.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
but luckily, the songs were a bit better.
Yes, true. Let's have a look.
Oh, we're going to have a look. All right, here we go. The number one song in Australia overall on the ARIA charts was a gorgeous song, which I wanted to be my song of the week, but I can't pronounce any of the chorus. The Prayer by Anthony Kalia.
Oh, wow. Was that 2005?
How cute. So that's when he won Australian Idol.
Oh, he's gorgeous, that little guy.
He is so gorgeous. Don't Ya, the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, yeah.
And there was also crappy songs as well. It wasn't the best year either for songs. There was like Axel F, Crazy Frog. Like, it was so dumb. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that was
Will Smith had a song called Switch.
oh, yeah. That was from a movie.
Yeah, that was from the movie we talked about before.
Oh,
Hitch.
Hitch.
Rhymes with Switch.
That's so stupid.
Don't Funk with My Heart. Black Eyed Peas.
No.
Don't my heart. The Ghetto Gospel. That was Eminem. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Tupac and Elton John. I like that song.
Yeah,
That was really good.
Yeah.
These boots are made for walking, Jessica
Oh
Simpson.
God, she was lame. I do like her song.
Keep walking.
Yeah, but that was shit. Yeah.
Bad Day, Daniel Powter.
Ah, yeah, good song.
We were having a bad day earlier. But
We
now it's really
were, but
good.
now look at it, it's come full circle.
Voodoo Child by Rogue Traders. I love
Wow.
that song.
Yeah.
But it didn't have a secret meaning. It just meant nothing. It's
Oh,
just a
okay.
dance hit.
Mm.
So what I found for that year that I was looking into meanings, none of the songs had a meaning. There were a lot of rap songs about like, I'll meet you at the candy store. I thought that might mean something sexual, but it meant let's get a lolly at the shop. Like it didn't mean anything good.
Okay. Well, that's
the special two, Missy Higgins.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, they're all
there
obvious.
was so many.
Yeah.
But there was one awesome song.
Okay.
And I don't normally like this guy, but I love this song. So here we go.
Sick banger.
Now I know you love James Blunt.
I love James
but
Blunt.
I actually don't. I actually don't, but I did like that song.
Yeah.
And I've actually grown a little bit more respect for James Blunt after studying it, because I thought he was like a wussy. He sings love songs. He's like annoying. His last name Blunt rhymes with what I call him. I wasn't quite keen on him until I found out there's a special meaning. So do you think it's a romantic song?
I think so, but I reckon, I do think it is. But we just got to tell everyone on YouTube, it's "You're Beautiful" by James Blunt. Sorry, I had to do that.
It is. You're Beautiful, James Blunt.
Yeah, I do. I do think it's a romantic song. But are you telling me it's not a romantic song?
No, it's actually not.
Okay, what's it about?
It's the complete opposite. So you guys that had that as your wedding song, you idiots. Lol. Losers. No. Okay. So this is in James Blunt's words, because this is from an interview with him.
Okay.
I can't do the accent. Where's he from?
England.
Ireland?
England.
Oh, okay. Everybody goes, I can do that a little bit. Everybody goes, he's so romantic. I want You're Beautiful as my wedding song. He says, these people are fucked up. You get labelled with these things like, oh, James Blunt, isn't he just a soft romantic? Well, fuck that. No, I'm not, he says. You're Beautiful is not this soft romantic fucking song. It's about a guy who's high as a fucking kite on drugs in the subway stalking someone else's girlfriend when that guy is there in front of him. He should be locked up or put in prison for being some kind of perv.
Oh, I didn't know.
And then at the end, he kills himself.
Oh. Wow. Just as you get just get to the end of the aisle and he knocks himself off.
Yeah, he jumps. If you've seen the video clip, he jumps into the ocean during the song. He starts taking off all his jewelry and his watch and his shoes, and then he dives to his death.
Oh, I just thought he was being kind of like ironic, like the song's so beautiful, but I'll make the film clip weird.
Well, they were the words out of his mouth, so I did not make that up.
I saw your face on a crowded plane. I don't know what to do because I'll never be with you. Oh, yeah.
He's a stalker. I like Blunt. I love the Blunt.
I thought it was a breakup song. Wow.
Yeah, and people play it at their wedding. Stalker music.
Yeah, no, I really like that. Well done. God, that was interesting, that one, because I really did think that was kind of like a romantic song. And when we went to his concert, sadly, I went to his concert. It was it was so good. Anyway, it was just all sadness because like you walked out because every song he sings is just like wah, wah, wah. So
that's now become a really happy song because it's about a stalker who dies.
Wow, Wow, that's interesting. I did not know that, and I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So
Yeah, I was worried because I was going to do The Killers, Mr. Brightside, but that's a bit obvious, isn't it?
I'm coming out of my cave. Is it? I don't know what's that about. Also, my favorite bands. What's that?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you would know that. That is also a bit of stalking, but
Really?
he's looking on the bright side, like he can't be with her, but I'm
Oh.
Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a fun
Mm.
anthem. But yeah, if I think about
Oh
it,
no, it's not. It's a stalking song
all the
about
Killers.
someone that's
Oh, they have
yeah,
great
it's someone
songs.
that he was in love with, but she never wants to be with him at all, and he is looking on the bright side. So he's Mr. Brightside.
Wow. Well, you've blown me away with both facts. So you've given me 2 for 1, which is what I usually get. I feel like I'm at Safeway.
I so thought that you would know Mr. Brightside, so I went to Blunt, and I knew you went to Blunt's concert, and I was like, tick, titty, tick, tick, ticky,
Nah,
ticky,
I'm
ticky.
wrapped. Guess what I'm going to do in a minute when we finish this podcast?
Play both those tunes.
Yes, yes, I am. And I might fucking go stalk someone on a train if I was allowed to leave my fucking house.
Coming out
nah.
of my shell, and I'm doing just fine.
Gotta be down because I want it all.
Out of hell.
Oh, God, I'm yes now rather than young then.
Exactly. It was more than a kiss.
It was only a kiss. Okay, cool. Oh my God, that was fun.
I make them up.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yay. All right. Well, thank you for that, Miffy. That was awesome. And everyone, as per usual, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching our heads. Hope you don't feel sick.
If you watch, more people listen than watch, and I don't blame you.
Fair enough.
Just quietly.
But you know what's happening? Once we get back in person, the video will be high quality. It'll be perfect, like a Hollywood fucking movie, not starring Tom Hanks. So let's just meet up next week, hopefully.
No Hanks.
Never know.
No Hanks. Just Spanks.
Beautiful.
Just
All right.
Spanks. No Hanks.
Okay.
Love you guys. 88.6. Tuesday, 3:15.
Be there or be square. All right. See you next week.